Hello, China here with our latest HOW video on building automated email series which trigger tasks based on lead engagement, increasing your lead to deal conversion through enabling your sales teams to know when a prospect is ready to buy. All of my leads are recorded in Zoho CRM. So first I need to set up the sync between that and Zoho Campaigns, which is where the automated email campaign will be sent from. To set up a new sync, in my Campaigns account, I open up the Contacts menu and select Sync Services. In this page, you can see all of the apps that you can integrate with, including Zoho's own. I click on the New Sync button in the Zoho CRM box. Select Leads from the module drop-down. You can also select to sync contacts to a particular mailing list, if you have one. Select the subscription type, and more. Next, I need to map all of the fields from leads that I would like to sync between CRM and Campaigns. I'm adding some additional ones here. You can add as much or as little information as you need. I click Initiate and let the tech do the hard work for me. As you can see, all of my leads from CRM are now in Campaigns and ready to start sending emails to. And when I add a new lead, it is automatically added here as well. Now comes the fun part. How do we automatically send an email to a new lead based on a lead source or industry? First, I need to set up a segment. A segment enables me to group leads based on certain criteria. I give it a name and enter the criteria that I want to group my leads by. In this case, I want to set up the email and task for football clubs I have met at trade shows. Now I have set up who I want my emails to go to, I need to build what they get sent and what happens after that. Zoho Campaigns provides a number of templates for common automated email series that you could use. However, here we want to start from scratch. I give my workflow a name, and then I need to add a trigger for my workflow. In this case, it is contacts which are entering the segment that I've just created. And I only want this workflow to apply to new contacts. Next, I need to add what I'm going to send them. Here, an email. To configure my email, I open up the component, give it a subject line and a pre-header. I enter a sender name, email address, and make sure I enable reply tracking and a reply to address. I then need to add my email content. To help speed things along, here is one I made earlier via templates. I can still edit the formatting and content if I need to. And before I exit this page, I'll give my email an internal name. I don't want to activate this workflow just yet. I just make sure I've saved it all and come back out to the main screen. Now the email element is sorted, I need to configure the follow-up element. I create another custom workflow, but this time it is to trigger an action in my CRM. I set the trigger as on email action. Select the email I've just created and the response as clicked on a specific link within that email, and then select that link. I then set what happens when a lead clicks on that link. I add a CRM task. I select my account and what module in CRM I want this to be applicable to, as well as where I want the data to be pushed to. Next, I enter what the task will be. I give it a subject, due date, status, priority, and description. Then who I want to assign it to, and there are a few options here. Remember when I mapped the fields earlier for the sync? I quickly need to do this again now. Then I add the endpoint for the workflow, and I activate it. I then jump back into my email workflow, add the endpoint, and also activate that. And that's it. And as if by magic, the new leads added to my CRM who meet the criteria automatically receive a tailored email based on where the lead came from and their industry. And when they click on my call to action in that email, a task is created for my sales team to follow up with them in person. And that means my prospects don't forget about me, and my sales team follow up in good time, increasing my revenue opportunities. That is just one of the really cool things you can do through integrating the apps within Zoho CRM Plus. So go on, give it a go for yourself. You'll be glad you did. Thanks for watching.